up, Fractured fans? I'm Bree.
I'm Mike.
And we're here today at the Disneyland Resort to take a look at what Project Stardust is. Now, as you can see behind us, Project Stardust does entail a $100,000 restoration of Sleeping Beauty's castle, and that's the first thing that we're going to look at. But there's so much more going on in the resort for the anticipation of Galaxy's Edge opening in June 2019.
Essentially what they're trying to do is essentially make more space so that way we can have more guest traffic come through, because as we know, Galaxy's Edge is Star Wars related and it's just a new area in the park, and so those two things are going to be a combustion of just people. And it's going to be packed here come summer. So
Absolutely.
Disneyland is prepping right now. It's January, it's a slow season now too, so this is the time when they're going to start doing some refurbishments and making some big changes for the busy season coming soon.
Now that June month opening is a rumor at this time. We have no specific date that has been let out, but we do know it's going to be summer 2019, most likely June.
Yeah. It's going to be June.
It's going to be June. So Sleeping Beauty's castle is going through its $100,000 restoration right now, and it is the most un-Instagrammable spot in the park.
It looks good.
Yay, construction!
No, I mean obviously we understand that like they need to do what they need to do. It's kind of sad when you like walk into the park and it's like, ooh, brown curtain.
I don't think it's been this covered up and had this much restoration in a very, very long time. And as I'm speaking, I'm looking over at the Astro Orbiter and there is none.
What exactly are they doing with the brown, like, oh yeah, huh? What exactly are they doing like with the castle specifically?
I don't know.
Just like
just
refurbishing?
Repainting it, yeah,
Repainting?
refurbishing.
Cool, cool, cool.
$100,000 of repaint? $100,000 of painting. I don't know what they're going to do, so it's going to be a surprise to me as just much to you.
Guess to me.
Because again, this is the first time in a long time that I've ever seen it this covered up. So I mean, we're definitely getting a paint job, but whether there's going to be any other aesthetics put onto it, that's
yet to see.
Yeah, yet to see. It's
Also,
as good as mine.
if you guys want to come in here and ride the rockets, you can. Insider tip for you.
Because there's no rockets. And
sadness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
what if they were to like put it back onto the rocket rods area?
It's just weird.
I'm just saying. So as we get further into Project Stardust, we're going to look at some of the queues that have drastically changed throughout the park in order to keep them out of the walkways.
So as you guys can tell right here, they take the queue from the front and they kind of pushed it back here near that organ. And it makes this place so much more open, so that way there's a lot more pathway. And we'll kind of show that after we show you this right here, but it's nice. It fits the theme very well. Disney does a good job, but it's definitely a preparation for Galaxy's Edge.
Second on our list for queue changes is Small World.
Yep.
And if you notice that in the old days, Small World used to go out and actually go across this way and into kind of this open area into the mall and everything.
No more.
No more.
No
So
more.
it is completely contained now. They brought it all the way back, if you guys can see all that
back and
queue.
forth all the way back there as well. And so there's a lot of queue space that they've created. And it's going to really help with the pathways.
Yeah.
So this is obviously, it's closed right now, so it doesn't look as congested as it should. But even if it was busy, this is plenty of space to hold at least like a 2-hour line probably.
2 hours for Small World, but yeah, could.
Okay, so we are in front of the Matterhorn Bob. You have to say it like that now.
The Matterhorn bobsled, yeah. We can accommodate up to 6 riders.
You have to do this whole thing.
We have reconfigured the queue so that we do not stick out on the outsides. We will go cruising down the Matterhorn mountain in the bobsled, confined within the queue.
Just go like this, ready, go.
Welcome to the tropical hideaway. You lucky people, you. If it wasn't for the show starting right away, we'd be in the audience too, all together in the ticket.
Okay.
Anyway.
So we're standing right here in the Tropical Hideaway, a new area that opened that used to be Aladdin's Oasis show.
It did.
And now this is kind of just an area where you can get 3 different kind of flavor of Dole Whips, which we're going to show you the menu right now. And it's just a big area to kind of sit around and relax. I really like this place. It's very nice. I just like the aesthetic of it.
But notice, also part of Project Stardust to get people a place to sit, get out of the way, not be in the walkways, so there'll be more traffic flow going on.
Because around this area, we're gonna have a lot of people moving through Adventureland, moving through Frontierland to get to Galaxy's Edge, because Galaxy's Edge is behind Thunder Mountain. And so they're gonna need more space, more people to be able to sit down, especially because the Dole Whip is such a popular thing to get here at Disneyland. I'm really happy that they opened up a whole new store for it and a bunch of seating, and it's a really nice area, so let's go check it out. Okay, so we got the Raspberry Dole Whip, and they serve, what are these called again? Bios? Baos here, and this one is the beef bulgogi one, which I am super excited because I am Korean and that is my life. They have a lot of different combinations of Dole Whips that you can get. There is one that it's called the Loaded Whip, which is orange pineapple swirl with exotic fruit and crystallized hibiscus. And every time you order that, they hit the gong. So we might get someone ordering it, but they're pretty crazy looking. I didn't want to be adventurous, but yeah, looks really good. And can I just say that this whole area is very pleasing. Like, it's open, it's nice, it's a good area to like order a Dole Whip and just sit down and relax against the jungle setting. So I like it. Yeah.
A lot of improvements going on, guys. A lot of improvements, a lot of construction. Guys, FCP takes over the wheelhouse of the Mark Twain. So we're going to be here checking out the sights of the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and see as much as we can see. The cast members were very, very kind of them to let us up here. So we want to give a huge shout out to Roberto of the Mark Twain for letting us come up here and see the sights.
Yay!
So let's talk about what we know about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Right now, Disney is building a brand new parking structure next to the existing Mickey and Friends parking structure that will include a space for 6,000 more vehicles. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is scheduled to open summer of 2019. We are located in the Black Spire Outpost on the planet of Batuu, which is said to be located near the outer limits of the Star Wars universe. Now, what about attractions? Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run will follow the story of Hondo Anaka, a pirate who has charged you with piloting the Millennium Falcon in a mission. Your actions will be seen in real time aboard the ship. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. The experience will be approximately 28 minutes long, including queue, show scenes, and last but not least, the actual ride, which may last about 5 to 6 minutes. Guests will be loaded into one of the trackless first-order transports that we have seen in advertising and pictures. We will be coming face-to-face with Kylo Ren, full-size AT-AT walkers, and many, many stormtroopers. Now let's talk about food. Oga's Cantina will actually serve alcoholic drinks for the first time in Disneyland Park. They will also serve drinks for little ones as well. Musical entertainment will be provided by RX-24, the former Star Tours captain. Blue milk will also be served at the Black Spire Outpost, but will be non-dairy. Now, shopping. The land will have many places to shop in, but the main place will be the area resembling an outdoor bazaar, where all merchandise will be themed to the land, including plush dolls that actually look handmade, and a chance to also make a custom droid. And that's just some of the things that we know about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Alright guys, so that's it from the Disneyland Resort, but that is certainly not it. And we will definitely be coming back and be giving you further information and possibly even a tips and tricks on how to survive the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, we're gonna need the tips and tricks video. We're gonna have to do some research because it is gonna be crazy. You can already tell the hype, the excitement for it. It's coming right along, so it's gonna be here before we know it.
And it's coming soon, so we will definitely see you guys later, and always be ready.
Because you never know where your compass will take you.
You know it now.